Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be doing a tutorial for you on this makeup look, which I am living for right now. It's kind of like a winged liner, but with like a halo effect at the same time. And I really love this lip color. This is a new shade that I've never worn before. This is kind of like a really pretty wine, like deep berry shade. I was going to use something totally different before I started filming, but then I was like, wait, what's that all about? So I am really excited for this makeup look. I feel like I haven't felt this good about a makeup look in a long time. So I'm like feeling really pumped about it right now. You know what I'm saying? Also, I'm really excited because I'm actually partnering with Sephora Collection to create this video, which is really exciting because I really love a lot of their products, specifically the Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. This is one of my favorite concealers in custard. I use this every single day. And the Sephora Collection Radiant Luminizing Drops in the shade Morning Light. You guys know I've talked about these a lot as well. Put a little bit up here, you know. And what's cool about Sephora Collection products is it's an entire collection. So everything you could possibly need, from lip liners, lipsticks, lip stains, blushes, concealer, foundation, brows, highlights. They have everything you could possibly think of. So that's why I really like to creep at the collection when I go into Sephora store. I always pick out new stuff. So I'm really excited to be working with them to create this video for you guys. I'm going to be featuring a lot of Sephora Collection products, all of which are available at Sephora and Sephora.com. I'm also going to be using the new Urban Decay Ultimate Basics palette. So this is their newest naked palette that comes out on the 18th, September 18th. And it has a lot of really cool, what I love most about it actually is that it's all matte. They're all matte shades, which is like everything I could ever want. So this is their newest palette coming out, and this is the eyeshadow palette that I'm using today. So you guys will see this in the video too. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with some eyeshadow primer. This is the Benefit Air Patrol. Now I'm going to do a light wash all over the lid using Nudie. Now I'm going to take a little bit of Faith and a really narrow tapered brush and add that into the crease. All right, now I'm using just a little bit more of a narrow brush with the same color, Faith, just to make the actual crease a little bit deeper. And you kind of want to fan it out. Then I'm gonna go on top of it and buff it out one more time, just with a clean brush. Now we're gonna take some blow and pack it on the lid, and I'm gonna diffuse it a little bit. It's a little brighter than I wanted it, so I'm gonna diffuse it with some of the Pregame color. Take it all the way out. All right, now I'm gonna add a little bit of the Lockout shade on the inner and outer corners to deepen it up a little more before we add the liner. Now we're gonna go in with the liner, and this is Sephora Collection Colorful Wink It Felt Liner. This is in the shade Cup of Joe, which is number 2. It's like a really deep brown. And I'm just gonna start with a line all the way across the lid, and then we'll work on winging it out. So now we're gonna add the halo effect using liner, and for this I'm gonna be using a really dark brown gel liner and an angled brush, and I'm gonna add it to the inner corner of the eye and really quickly fan it out and buff it to where it's kind of like an eyeshadow almost. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with the wing, so I'm gonna add on the shape of the wing, and then I'm gonna fill it in, kind of diffusing it and making it like a gradient going from dark to light towards the center of the eye. And then once we have the shape with the liner, I'm gonna come in with some really deep shadow. I'm just mixing Blackjack and Lockout from the palette with a really small brush, and I'm just gonna buff it from the inner corner of the liner to the center of the eye on each side. All right, so here is the shape of the shadow, and we're gonna come in, I'm gonna clean up the edges a little bit because it's a little crazy over here. But now we're gonna add some mascara, curl the lashes, put on some mascara. I'm using the Tarte mascara today. All right, now we're gonna put on some lashes, and today I'm gonna be using some of the Huda Beauty lashes. Do you like it? Is that weird? I wish I had those brows. Shoot. All right, so I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty lashes, and these are Samantha, which are number 7. Nice wispy dogs. I'm feeling really good about this eyeshadow right now. I'm feeling like a goddess, you know, that has superpowers. All right, so now we're gonna do foundation, and I'm gonna bring it back today. I am going to be using my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation in the shade number 125. It's been a hot minute, Makeup Forever. It's been a hot minute, but I'm ready for you today. So I'm gonna be applying this with a damp beauty blender. 125 is a really good shade. Really nice, nooch. All right, now to highlight my under eyes, I'm using one of my favorite concealers of all time. This is Sephora Collection Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer in the shade Custard, which is number 7. This is like my favorite spot concealer if I'm not wearing any makeup, and one of my favorites to highlight just because it's super lightweight on the ol' under-roonies. Then I'm just gonna set my under eyes with a translucent powder. All right, now we're gonna do a little highlighting on the cheekbones. And today I'm just gonna be using my Sephora Collection. These are the Radiant Luminizing Drops in the shade Morning Light. You guys have seen me talk about these a lot. They've been in some of my faves. They're just a really nice liquid highlighter to add to the cheekbones. And the color is also everything. Just take a little drop and just tap it onto cheekbone area. I'm gonna bring it up here a little bit, you know? Let's do it. All right, so now we're gonna add some blush, and this is Sephora Collection Colorful Blush in this shade So Euphoric, number 15. Look at this, it was made for me, right? And this is a Sephora Collection Pro Airbrush, 55. And now to bronze and contour, I'm gonna use the NARS Laguna Bronzer. This is also one of my favorites, very neutral undertoned, not too warm. If you're more of like a light or a pale skin tone, really good bronzer to use. Just bring it into this cheekbone. Ooh, look at those drops right now. This looks so natch, right? While we're here, I'm actually gonna contour with Laguna as well because it is so neutral. Nose snatch. A snatch light. Right up in here. All right, highlighter. I am gonna add a little bit of highlight to my nose region. This is Champagne Pop, Jacklyn Hill. A smidge. Have you ever gone like overboard, like right here, and it looks like a highlight mustache? I've done that a few times, not gonna lie. Where it's like way too deep, you know? This one kind of looks like a mustache. All right, so now we're gonna add a lip, and I just asked you guys on Snapchat which lip you wanted to see. So there are 2 different colors. These are both Sephora Collection Cream Lip Stains. This is number 15. This is number 14. Originally, I was thinking 15 because I just leaned towards like really bold violet shades. What's wrong, girl? Originally, I was leaning towards this one, but you guys are telling me this one. So I'm gonna go with this one because I think you're right. It kind of goes with the vibe anyway that I have going on, like with all the, you know, nudes and everything. This one's a little bit too purpley right now. So I'm gonna go with this shade, which is number 14. And I'm gonna be applying lip liner. This is Sephora Collection Rouge Gel Lip Liner in the shade Dark Horse. Ooh, yes, right? This is the one. You guys were right. Oh my god, this lip color is giving me so much life right now. This is not something I would have normally worn, but it's literally everything to me. All right, so now I love the top lash line so much, and I don't want to like overpower it on the lower lash line, so I'm gonna do something simple but still intense. So I'm gonna use Sephora Collection. This is the retractable eyeliner, which is waterproof in the shade Matte Black. So I'm gonna add this into the waterline, and then we're gonna set it with some black shadow. So now I'm gonna set the waterline with a little bit of black shadow and just give it the tiniest bit of smoking into the actual lash line. All right, so that wraps up this makeup look, and I love this lip color. It's like so rich and decadent. So make sure you guys check the description box because all the products that I use are gonna be listed and linked in the description box down below. Also, make sure to follow Sephora Collection on Instagram. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. Can I leave this in my nose while I do this? Is this just... No?
I hit it too hard.
Make up the bomber. All right. Oh, God. All right, so now we're gonna add some blush.